Good morning. Welcome in, Zeman. Hotas Undo. Welcome. Hi, Nix. Joe, welcome in. I've just washed my hands. I can't touch you just yet. Go away. Go. Away. Not good for you to have that stuff. Yes, you get a toy. Good boy. Get a toy. Go and get a toy. Go. Alright, we've been resetting PTU. You're like, yeah. This is it. Oh, yeah. We need to do a quick shopping, I think. Unless we still have all the items, which I doubt. Gotta do the juicy fits. And super sneezy. Good day, Amp. How you doing, Chief? That's some shake weight material right there, Amp. Oh, yeah. It gets right in the blood, that one. Whew. Ugh, we still can't change items from ships. You bastard! I know it's still no live, it's dreadful, eh? Good morning, Greg! My body! Ferrari! Ooh. Ooh. Kender, welcome in. Yes. Maybe change my sensitivity. A little bit better there. 62 maybe. There we go. Yeah. I'll just do a couple of ships. Do I have any of my weapons? Ooh. No. Interesting. In 1 hour I had 5 30Ks this morning. Ooh. Don't say that, dude. I was looking forward to playing Star Citizen. Free this hour? Yeah, that's not good, eh? Oh well, if it gets too much, we've got backup game anyway. If needed. Oh my god. Where's the ships? Oh wait, they are here. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Michael the Dark Lawrence, and welcome to another episode of The Darkness here on Twitch. It is Saturday, chat, 18th February 23. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome in, guys. Kendra, Greg, you bastard, Hotas, Amp, Joe, Ondo, Zeman, Hotas again. Welcome. Possibly. It's so dark I can't see. Hey, Cyborg, how you doing, dude? I probably did, Kinder, but yeah. This whole past 2 weeks has been a bit of a blur for me because I've done 100 hours streaming, so I'm a bit lost on a few things. So I'll need to probably go through my list and have a look, dude. Yeah, right. So whilst we're here, I'm just at the screen just now. Buying some things, chat. We don't really need that amount. 5, 50, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, we'll do 35, 50. There we go. Hey, Verse, how you doing? I'm doing well. Thank you anyway. I'll check it out after the stream if I remember, Kinder. I'm sorry if I've not replied in fashionable time. The joys. Ooh, I actually need to make those. Can we change those filters? Ooh. Oh, go. V2 I need to change, Yeah, why does it do that? Ah well, whatever. We'll look into it. How you doing today, Reaper? Let's see. But yeah, we'll just do everything whilst we're here, right? Since they won't put a patch out tonight, I doubt it. PTU confuses me a little. Does it remove non-pledged ships from the ship roster sometimes? It's not meant to. It is not. Oh shit, I bought the wrong ones. Fuck. Fuck. Not meant to. Oh. It's one of these days. Right. That's all we need from there, really. I don't think we're going to be using Redeemer. Nah, we're not going to use Redeemer. Just use Arrow and Scorpius, that's it. Gotta rebuy everything. I wonder what's causing the 30k then. It's most likely it'll be something that people are doing, because that's always how you get a 30k. Is somebody will be doing something quite innocent or even quite vicious, and then it fires it off. Thank you very much for all the love and the retweet, guys. Appreciate that. Rule 4, stole Gladius, I grinded 2 days for, impounded and never got back. Are you talking about PTU? Because every time they put a patch on PTU vs Warrior, they reset your account. Yeah. That's normal then. Well, it's not meant to be normal. It's just for some reason the 318 P2 seems to be doing this, where every time they patch, they reset you. I guess it's to clean out pairs and all that stuff and get more data on it, right? I hope people keep doing the things that cause 30Ks. Like, oh yeah. But the thing is, sometimes on the stuff that gives us 30Ks can be server side, where they can just do like a fix, so you might see the 30K stop within a few hours. Who knows, right?
The next shuttle is approaching the station.
See what cheeky Novus knows. Let's get freaky.
Last call for passengers.
Looking forward to when they release this new variant of the Scorpius. Definitely gonna buy one. Me and the guys were out last night. It's like Fresh, Duke up Puppeteer, Greg was in the Scorpius. And yeah, it performed really well. Even with people spamming missiles at us, it performed very nicely, so definitely gonna be using it in live. Kind of like Arrow, Saber, Redeemer, Scorpius. That's sort of my lineup right now. I want to try and get into more Moe crew, but like I've been saying a few times, we're trying to recruit like 5 people for ground crew, gunner crew, multi-crew in 318. That's the plan anyway. Obviously we do have our standards, but we've got a lot of gameplay loop as well for live, which is really cool. Very excited for it. Lots to do, even a wee cheeky video we have to work on. Jack wants to do another video like the Xenofred stuff, so we've got some filming to do, but can't do the filming until this crap's gone, sadly. It's gotta be clean. It's gotta be clean footage. bunker is such a faff, people take so long to get there or fuck around when in the ship. Well, then you're obviously in the wrong organization or with the wrong group, Verse Warrior, because my guys don't fuck around. They know what's at the end. It's a fucking wooden cane. Get them to put their hands out on their wooden desks and it's a slap. Oh yeah, if you're using pugs, then there you go, right? Pugs is never good in any game. What's it called? It's called E something. HVA E fuck. Enterprise. Oh, have they actually taken it? Oh, there is. Voyage, that's it. I need voyages. I joined QQP for the kink exclusively? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if you're using anyone from global chat, dude, there's the instant loss, right? How do I turn on turret Scarlet? I don't know, I'm not a gunner. But I would imagine it begins with power on. Right, let's pimp my ride. I'm trying to remember what the Scorpius actually take, so I'm just gonna do a little bit of maybe a guess here. Be like this, and then a good chance it's probably just one of these, right? One of these. Hey, next, pacing around is gonna make you sick. Shield generators. Well, at least I know this one off by heart. Ways around. Do they not have the other one? There it is. Alright. That's my guess. It's probably... I know. It's probably incorrect, though. Yo, engineer. Hey, did. You find the power on button and spend 2 minutes fighting the inner thought system to click it, then die because your guns are down for 2 minutes. So true, man. I don't understand why in turrets you can't just press, like, I, or U, or wherever the button is, right? CIG are like, alright, we made this button in the game where you can fucking do things, and then, no, you're not allowed to use it, right? Honker stuff.
Just a heads up that we are still looking for volunteers to help with this year's charity well. If you'd like to participate,
Like, you would think it would be pretty easy just to convert it over to that stuff, right? Oh man, I'm gonna try gimbal today, Greg. I'm gonna try the gimbals. Just a sec. Hey, dude. Thank you very much for the 13 months with the Prime. I am having a good day, actually, dude. How's things with you? Hope you're well. Well and safe and all that good stuff. Thank you for that. Romantic. Thank you so much for that support, dude. Appreciate it. You're good? That's what I like to hear. No issues in life? Well, everyone's got issues in life. I mean major issues. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I forgot to get missiles. Crap. Shit. I forgot to get them. Okay. They don't have missiles here. Pretty sure. Yeah. Bollocks. Really, what's the chances of me even using the arrow this weekend? Where did you go now? Have you watched that? Yeah. Video is already out. Thanks to Jack. I was right. I was right with there. Oh, it's actually Smalls. Interesting. Okay.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. So it's only the shield. Well, that makes it actually really cheap to run this thing. Boom, 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 boom.
After the JL Dex incident, we are asking
Every
everyone
day
to
of
double check
shuffling.
and verify the contents of all containment. Your help is appreciated.
Yes, we'll just stay stock just now on that. Does this actually come with? Nah. See, this one wins just purely because of the painted glass. If you had a skin for the arrow like this, I would buy it in a heartbeat. Big Scorpius? Nah, we're gonna run with the red one because I love the red glass on it. You got to show me love. Is it? Yeah, it's meant to have a gate, is it not? Is it not meant to be a gate here? Yeah, it looks like there's a gate missing. Somebody better report that to CIG. I won't, because I don't give a shit enough for it. They would hate me if I was on a Q&A team. I'd be like, this is broken, 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 this is broken. Broken. Everywhere's broken. I still run my Stinger paint. The BIS is missing cockpit paint for me. Is it? In PT, or are you talking about live, Zane? I kind of wish that they hadn't... the Stinger paint was a bit of a letdown, I feel. I don't know what I was really expecting, it just feels weak in comparison.
The next shuttle is approaching the station.
However, looks like we're getting a really nice red skin for the Scorpius, for the new Scorpius. Which hopefully will actually fit on the other one, right? Let's have a look here. You got to show me love. This is looking hot. Hot, 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 hot. That is a lovely, lovely fucking skin. So I'm hoping this actually works on the other Scorpius. I would imagine so, since the turret just goes down the track and everything else is the same, but... Yeah. We're definitely gonna be picking that bad boy up. Isn't that the fake paint that somebody created? Yeah, well, if it's fake, it's fake. If it's in the game, I'll buy it, you know? Again, like, whatever, man. I only go in for information that's given to me. It's not like I go and fucking ask the person who makes paints and go, oh, by the way, did you do this? No, we didn't do this. This is fake by a player. It's like, cool, alright? It's just a waste of time, right? If it's in the game, it's in the game. If it's not in the game, it's not in the game.
Next station. If this is your stop, please prepare to disembark.
The next shuttle is approaching. Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
That's the motto.
Providing connections to all major platforms, Crusader Industries is happy to offer free and convenient transit to all visitors aboard the...
Need a red skin for my arrow, though. Swap on. God damn. That backpack just looks so fucking scuffed, right? It's so high. In there, if I was Ginger.
Stratus building, Cloudview Center.
Oh, is it just all backpacks on that armor? Alright. Alrighty, for 2. That's the motto.
Thank you for visiting Orson, the heart and headquarters.
God, I would love a filter system so I could just scroll through.
Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Pretty sure somebody posted on Reddit and then somebody said they're the one who created it for their Discord banner. Let's see. Did I see a 600 exclusive? No, 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 you didn't see one. Totally didn't see that. Nope. Nah. Imagination on that one. That is Legata's tax. Nothing to brag about. Hey, Star. Good start today. 3 minutes in game and 30k. Oh no! That's the big cheese. I still think they should give Legatus an 890, personally. I know that they're wanting to work on it again. Did I just teleport into the cockpit chair? I'm pretty sure I did, right? Welcome to Robert Space Industries. This is your flight check. Check, check, check.
Clear to launch.
Yeah, still best skin. Look at that. Now, if the grey had been black, that would have been amazing. It's just that cockpit. Look at it. It's so dark inside. So cool. But yeah, they could have... The grey's a little bit light, but whatever. Whatever. Let's do this. Oh man, look at that. I can fire my badgers, close my wings. Oh look, my weapons disable. Turn my wings on, the weapons arm. I love when people say that there's no exploit by using the size freeze with your wings closed. It's like, no, it's not meant to. Stinger for the wing? Yeah, I could put Stinger on, I just don't like it. I'm not a fan of orange, to be honest. A red and black kind of person. Not a bit of white as well. White and black and white are my favorite colors. Obstructed? How are we obstructed? Maybe change destination, thank you. It's not a visual bug, no. Your weapons are meant to disable when you close your wings. It doesn't do it on size freeze. Because it's something to do with gimbal system. And CIG apparently don't have time to look at how it works and then do that. What's this? Oh, hail and well met. Oh, hello. Enemies down, sir. You can stand down. Yeah, conversion's so much nicer with that. What's a good 20 shots more? Making me not warp to Yelly Belly. Where am I looking to sell it? Oh. How funny. I choose the size. I'm testing the size 2 today. We've been testing the size 3 for the past 2 days, and they're good. But what I'm interested in is being able to supply as much damage as the pilot as possible. And just sometimes it's better to have auto-converging weapons, aka going down a size. You lose a huge amount of DPS, right? But 2 things that are good with dropping down a weapon size. One, it allows me to shoot turrets whilst I'm flying and not having to sort of aim on it as much. The second thing is it helps with conversions when your wings are out. And the final thing, if there was anything added into it, is faster reload and bigger magazine, which means that I can technically spray and help the gunner as much as possible, then quickly go into defensive move whilst I rearm myself, allowing the gunner to have full sort of thing. Again, whenever you're using a ship like the Scorpius or the Hurricane, the idea is your gunner is your primary damage, not the pilot. So positional of pilot is more, or positional of gunner is more important for the pilot to actually act on. But it means that if you actually get the guns round, you've got a bit more conversion and stuff. Because if you ever watch like a Hurricane pilot, they struggle sometimes. They focus mainly on trying to get their damage instead of focusing the turret. Now, Greg will vouch for me, there's times where I will literally turn him like that, where he is full able to beam somebody as we're turning, with no hindrance. Because every time, again, I'm flying with a gunner, I prioritize them to actually be able to do the DPS, not myself. And this will be way more important in the future when we actually get, what's it called? Master modes. Hey, Donkey, good afternoon to you. Gunners are super important in that state, so that's why we're starting to practice on it just now. Ciao, ciao, ciao. Oh my god, Houdini. Landing complete. Also as well, if you're going to be using the single DPS Scorpius, the one with the QED, you kinda wanna get the ability to actually use your weapons. So unless you are fucking accurate as hell, you're not gonna get those Panthers round. Yo, Blue Manx. Thank you very much for the raid, dude. Appreciate ya! How was your stream, bud? Hey, Wanted, how you doing? How are the UAE streamers? I've had 4 or 5 30Ks in the last hour in US. Well, seems to be everyone talking about 30Ks, Donkey, so it is what it is, right? It'll be easier to gun when we have master modes. It would also be good if CIG, by the time master modes come out, can actually get data for, what are they called? Remote guns. So remote turrets really need their own screens inside the visual range. So CIG really need to build this. It's an absolute joke that remote cams just have no data whatsoever. It's so bad. Gotta go help around the house, I'll be back later. Alright, cool dude. Thank you again for the raid. Enjoy your housework. I'm surprised you haven't 30K. That's fine. It is what it is. If we 30K, we 30K. If it becomes too much of an issue today, I'll play another game. But yeah, they definitely need to update remote cameras for gunners. Or at least just give them information on their targeting, right? That's it. Self-status and targeting, so you know how much damage your ship's taking, so you can actually see if somebody else is shooting you, yada yada yada, right? buy a little bit of gear. Let's go with the undersuit. Undersuit. The moment that we can actually get lockers, I'll be happy with that.
Stop looking and go.
Where are you? Also, I wish you could buy the tool with the thingamabob in it. I have no watch. Hey Tomo, Jack, how you doing, guys? How does your Moby Ghost work? I can't select apps. Oh, I don't know. Just works for me. Need one of these, but then I also need another one. And then we need some tech lights.
I'm not even supposed to be here today.
We need some tech lights. 2 of these. Yeah. There we go. Alright. We're gonna go for helmet. Still in the old helmet there. Buy this. And we're gonna go for arms.
Things back where they
Kyoko,
found them. It's
shut
not my
up,
job to
you.
pick up after you.
The moment I can kill you, I'm going to kill you in this game. How would we look at what a Defiance Core would look like with this? We need a backpack. Whoa. That's everything. Time to optimize. Ooh, little lights. I didn't get legs. Boo. I did.
Oh, you again.
Oh my god, auto blur. That actually goes. Yeah, I quite like it. That looks dope. Alright. Oh, wow. Oh, I forgot a multi-tool thing. Guess you can't just buy them here. Oh, wow. I still think that they should sell arc lights and stuff like that in every location. Oh yeah, we need a knife. Gotta have a knife. Make Dundee. How's everyone doing though? How's your Saturday, guys? Apart from all the 30Ks. Wow. We need to get some medical stuff as well. That's for the P4. All the girls. Actually, I want to take off. What's on this backpack? did the tractor beam go? Interesting. Did it actually... Wait. I could have tractor beam and heal? How do I change mode? Anybody know how to change mode, if there is? How's this thing got medical? Oh wait, it's just fucking memeing. Yeah, it's just me, never mind. Being driven crazy by kids in 30Ks? Ah, man. That's dreadful. So far, apart from head injury that I got because I was stupid, were you not wearing a helmet when you should have, Nurek? Or did you try to fucking put a nail in instead of with your head instead of using a hammer? That's the only things I could think of. Or you got a spade to the face? Am I close? You gotta be close. Alcohol on construction site? Oh god, that's getting close to what I said then. You know that it up. You got to bump it up. Custom. I want armor. Undersuits. Clothing. Weapons. Ammo. Gadgets. Substances and other. One day, CIG will get it where there's a hangar tab and a personal tab. I feel like wearing a helmet in the past would mean I wouldn't have problems I have also now. That's very true. You can carry the two attachments to swap them on the fly, but the mid attachment for the multi-tool... Yeah, I know you can carry multiple things. I thought you could store both at the same time. In the one unit. Pretty close, yeah. My next question would be, did you try to do parkour at a construction site whilst drunk? Who's this gentleman who has the skull backpack?
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Ooh. You got the arrow as well. We got the pump it up.
Your insurance claim has been sent. Thank you. Please visit us again.
All right. Yeah, that's probably parkour then. Start to fall over things. Awesome. Oh. I wish CIG made it where you start at 0 with this thing. So much easier. Now let's see. Where is... Wait, I fucking took a slot off. Let's just do this. Oh, there's my medical device. Oh, it was equipped to my back. Alright, so it's... Ooh, this one's different. doesn't have 8 slots, does it? Does it have 8 slots? I think that's a lie, isn't it? Alright, interesting. Interesting. Oh well. Knife in the back. Actually, knife goes here. Oh, should I put that there? Yeah, I think that's how we roll with it. Somebody can have that fucking asthma device. How do I feel about this one? A little bit more streamlined. Hey, Leonard, how you doing? Star as well. Welcome, 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 welcome. Baba, good day. Cheers, Gutschman. TheDarkLaw, you good? Just installing SE, not on the new rig, since it's not ready yet. But could not wait any longer. Perhaps you will hear me scream at some point. That's all good, dude. Doing very well, thank you for asking. Hope you're well as well. Well as well.
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
We have the arrow now. Arrows here. Cool. Can put some missiles on it, just in case. Not my normal standard, but nah. I wish they would also do where on the ASOP it only shows ships that are actually at the location, and then there would be an insurance screen, right? This is one thing I would love to see from CIG. Two things actually. Two things I would love to see from CIG. Firstly, let's change that song, it's dreadful. Right? So the first things I would like to see are when you go to an ASOP terminal,
Welcome.
it will show you the ships that are available at the location. Fleet Manager. Then you would have a tab Insurance, which would bring up all these things where you could claim it. Then you would need a search bar, right? But it should be local, insurance, and then search. Somewhere like that. The next thing I would like for here is the same thing, where you have local, you have vehicles tab, and move this away. This button away. Take it away from local and just have it where it's a completely separate tab. So you can actually not have to do all this nonsense every time. And then as well, a search bar as well. These are two things that massively need to come into these two windows, where it separates the information that's irrelevant to the player at the time. And that would be amazing. Just torturing myself in Elden Ring, great game. Absolutely great game. Greg, was it Greg or Puppeteer posted, yeah, it was Greg yesterday, look at this. This is how good Elden Ring is, right? Tell me how many fucking developers actually put in. Is it Bloodborne? I thought it was Elden Ring. Oh, it's 7 years ago. Yeah. Anyway, same company technically. All right. At the end of the day, tell me how many developers actually put this in into a game. Like, that's incredible that somebody would actually put that in. That level of detail where your helmet actually makes a noise off that. You just don't see that in video games. Which is crazy. Crazy to me. And that's why, like, I can't wait for, what's it called? Armored Core 6, because it's made by the same team. Yeah, Armored Core, yeah. Well, first you have to have pointy helmets like that, you know? There's one game, the Japanese one, where the character's got the fake arm. Something dies twice or something like that. I wouldn't mind actually playing that, to be honest. I hear it's really, really good. But maybe if they bring another one out, I'll play that, you know. Do I have a gunner today, Greg? Are you doing some other stuff? Going into server? Nice, dude. That's it, yeah. Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. Thank you, user. Appreciate that. Yeah, that's the one that I'm interested in playing. Guys, I'm not sure, but I think the lift is rotating. Imagine! I hope you're not coming up on that lift.
Not even in the server yet.
Alright. Security!
Cool, but there's like 98 people on the list.
It's just 30k. It's you that causes 30k's, isn't it? I see.
Yeah, it's me constantly trying to join servers, yeah.
Yeah, you've got too much ammo. Sifu is also a fun game. Sifu? Is that the one where you've got to do like, what's it called? You gotta do like the blocks and stuff. Kung Fu, basically, right? And it's like super difficult, and when you die, you age or something like that. Is that the one I'm thinking of? I'm excited for Armored Core because the developers who worked on Elden Ring are working on it, and they say that they're slowing down Armored Core's gameplay to be more like Elden Ring's gameplay. And that has me very excited for a game like Armored Core, because Armored Core is meant to be like Gundam speed, and all the other games are Gundam speed where you need to have insane reactions to play the game. And that's what makes it exciting. But when they say that they're slowing it down to a bit more like Elden Ring, that sounds pretty cool, man. You haven't seen anything about Armored Core? Alright, well, guess what trailer we're watching, boys. Because the trailer is sick. And I love getting copyright for it as well.
Peggy 16.
Peggy 16. Yeah, the trailer alone is instant hype. We need this full volume. Beat the fire. looking forward to that one when it comes out. Oh, this server 30k as well. Woo-wee! This patch is amazing. This patch is amazing. I don't really like watching trailers anymore. Oh well. Again, that doesn't hype up the game one bit, Jonas. It's just a hype trailer because it's the art department from Software that do this shit. And that trailer alone is worth hype. Not for the game, just the trailer itself is beautifully done. PC as well, yeah. There will be multiplayer, but no story co-op. Yeah, so they're doing Elden Ring, where there'll be dueling, Zayman, that's what it'll be. Or like side missions and stuff like that, that's fine. Again, I think it's, the last Armored Core was a really good game. Got good reviews, so we'll see where they go with it. I'm interested. It's the same team that did Elden Ring, and Elden Ring was fucking amazing. My game of the year last year, so very excited to see what the guys can pull out. Yeah, it's been a while. Again, these sort of games are like with space games. Not everyone was into space games and all that jazz. My god, the fucking custodian.
That's because the railgun that I picked up earlier is in the back. These are not for selling.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Pick yourself up a wee cheeky P4.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I've got to claim the Scorpius. Because it 30k'd back to Orison, because this is still a bug. Yay!
Your insurance
I'll go get some
policy
P4 ammo.
says thank
Yeah, that's cool.
you. Please visit us again.
Custodian is shit, dude. CS, the C54 kicks the fuck out of it. I'll wait for independent gameplay, but hold my judgment. Yeah, everyone should do that, dude. Oh, I can get rid of all the trash. Oh, no, I can't. Can't bring it out. Is it only one time where you can actually bring out your tractor beam? And then it bugs, does it? Alright, okay, cool. Let's see if I do this, right? Oh yeah, it is. It's absolutely frizzled.
Monitors up here are broken as well.
That means it's 30k'd. Good job, CIG. Good job. You're running around, but... yeah.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
This is working. Maybe it's just delayed. That's part of the game. Takeo. Is it Takeo? Takeoles? Takeoles? I'm saying that right. When you take off weapons, shields and quantum teal. Shields and quantum drives are the heaviest components in a ship. If you're just racing around in your Razor for racing, take off all the weapons, launchers if it has it, take off the shields, leave one cooler, power plant, and take off the quantum drive if you've got somebody that can carry you, and it's so much faster in moving around corners and stuff like that, because it has less weight. Weight actually affects ships in this game. But not to the, like, cargo doesn't affect weight. That's not been added in. What you actually equip to a ship can determine how it moves and deal, like, stuff like that. Yeah, we completed Hogwarts, Jonas. Completed it. We've already moved into, Wildlands, or Wildheart, sorry. For, like, a backup game if Star Citizen's jerky. We're so close to free 18 live, so I'm gonna be pulling like 9-10 hour streams when it goes live, maybe longer. We've got a lot to do. Wildlands. I know I keep saying Wildlands.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Still looking for 5 recruits for live. Exclamation mark org if you want to get involved.
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit.
I feel it. So I usually use the PR. Yeah, P4 for me is standard issue. I love it so much. It's just a really good AR. Hangar 5. Oh. Yeah, Hangar 5. Also, the M50 is meant to be fixed in atmosphere, but I don't know an M50 to test out, so. At least it allows racing ships. Until they actually nerf the Merlins, or don't allow them in racing. Razor and the M50 are kind of pointless. Yeah. If you've got somebody to carry you to the racetrack, Tio, you'll see an insane performance on it. It only needs a power plant and a cooler to run it. You don't need 2. That's only if you have shields. The pink skin for the arrow is awesome, yeah. Up Space Industries, check. Leave it as that. Actually, so options, keybinds. There are weapons, isn't it? Turret, vehicle weapons. I'm button for it. How can we do it then? Let's do this then. I got an idea. Give me 2 seconds. Greg? That button's 24. This is gonna be... Yeah, 24. Wait. 25. Oh, yeah, I think that's that Togo gimbal. And it'd be... See if this works.
Take off complete.
Yeah, that's not doing it.
Raised.
Interesting. Definitely is that then. How are you on this? Alright. It's not gonna work. I would have to make a button. Yeah, what we'll do is this then. We'll do it in here. I'll need to remember that's where it's gonna go though. Weapons. Or what is this? Do that. Wait for it to do. Oh my god, oh my god. Yeah. Alright. Krieg. Let's get on the crime list, boy.
Yeah.
Is it not org? To make. Let me just fly backwards then. We need to change that then, chat. Did I not have org? If I did. Oh my god, oh my god. Take this. Oh shit. Oh, why does it keep changing? There you go. Alright. Now we got org. Exclamation mark org or exclamation mark QQB. Hey, there we go. Is that nice?
Gotta get that ground crew. Maybe a salvage crew.
It is, yeah, exclusive. And again, the reason we only accept exclusive Jonas is you can't build a team if somebody else are swapping teams just because something gets difficult, right? Anytime I see somebody in like 5 or 6 fucking organizations, that person is as unloyal as fuck to any organization. So exclusive, we do that purely oh, I mean, obviously you can make an alt, and that could be in a different org, right? You could hide your organization stuff. All these things are available thanks to CIG adding in espionage on the actual menu. But again, with exclusive, what we look for in exclusive is, again, it's mainly to cut out people who, the moment that a game gets difficult, they jump into a different group. I saw this in EVE Online, where literally a lot of people will be like, oh shit, the war is on and I'm draining resources, yada yada yada. And they then jump into another group because they don't want to deal with the war and stuff. So it's the same with looking for an exclusive group in Star Citizen, is that they learn to deal with all these things, you know? I can't really dedicate to PvP at the moment. Here we go.
So you dedicate to PvP, it's just something that happens because of our playstyle. We're always
Yeah,
running
exactly.
from
It's not like we purposely go out for PvP. It's purely because what we do involves PvP.
Landing gear deployed.
Need to turn my chair around. I've got it too close where when I'm right yawing, my foot's banging off the chair.
Complete.
There you go. Right, we need to quickly do this, chat. Just gonna work this one. Ooh. I thought QQP was a biscuit company? That would be awesome. That would be awesome if it was. Hey Anna, how you doing, dude? I would love to work at a biscuit company, but I think I would be super fat if I did. I used to live
It would be in the sampling department.
Yeah, I know. I used to live in a place called Hermiston, just outside of Edinburgh. And every time I would have to come into Edinburgh, we would pass the shortbread biscuit company. Can't remember the name of it. One of the big brands. And oh my god, it just smelled so amazing every time you passed the area. So yeah, hate to not be on the sampling line. But the cool thing with these places, if you didn't know, is that anytime they have broken biscuits, they bag them up and they chuck them. But if you actually go up to these places and say, look, I'll take all your brokens, you can buy like a giant bag of broken shortbread for like $5. And no joke, if it was in like proper biscuits and stuff, it'd be like 50 quid's worth of biscuits. Nuts, because they just chuck it out, because they can't sell it if it's broken. So unless people in the office take it, you can get really cool fucking bags of biscuits. And all it'll be is like maybe 25% broken off or something.
Take off.
Don't trust a cook who isn't a little bit chubby? Not necessarily. A lot of people can have different metabolisms, dude.
Look at Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah, exactly.
Guy runs marathons in his spare time.
There's a lot of fit cooks. Again, if you got one of these crazy metabolisms, it's amazing what you can actually do. Was it the Burton's factory you live by? It's near it's the Wester Hills. Wester Hills in Edinburgh. There's a shortbread company there. I can't remember what it's called. But it was fucking delicious. Delicious bags of shortbread. Also, there was a dirty van stop around the corner that would sell this giant roll called the Gut Buster. And it literally had a full cooked breakfast in this giant roll. And it was fucking gorgeous. This is when I could go crazy on eating because I was on the A-class diet. Yeah, Fresh doesn't gain weight, yeah. I would imagine when Fresh hits his 40s... Yeah, exactly, yeah.
It happens now. It snuck up on me in my early 30s, let me tell you that.
Fresh will probably make it, because he's got a really strong metabolism, so he'll probably make it to like 35, 40, and then he'll just be this giant hippo kind of character. Because he won't know how to fucking manage it because he's so used to just eating and eating and eating and eating.
Exactly what happened to me, and now I need to exercise and shit.
Yeah.
It coincided with working in an office though, so I used to work in like Morrison's on night shift. And then I've got an actual real job, and yeah. Well, having to make time to exercise is just a thing now.
Wish Scanner would just pick up outpost locations.
It'll be a module in the actual like scanning unit or something.
Yeah.
charging.
Yeah, that's so much better with the gimbal system. Alright, let's get crimes there. I can't wait for 318's go. It's gonna be really good. Did the org work now? What do you mean? You're talking about my org? Yeah.
He means the command in chat, I think.
Oh, the command. Yeah. Command org now works. It just does the same thing as QQOP. I actually thought I'd built it, but actually, let's go to Breaker. Real Breaker. Put some tracer. Some tracer for music. Why is this fucking jammed? This is a weird day. I head out for a walk every Saturday and always stop for the food van that's parked right outside a pub, conveniently enough. They do the best peppered chicken burger and loaded chips. Oh my god, washed down with a pint, of course. Guilty pleasure. Damn right, dude. Damn right, you're going out for a walk, you're doing a bit of exercise. Get those fucking cheeky carbs in. I've been recently, not buying bags of chips and just doing air frying chips, and oh my god, it's just life changing. It's been a while since I've had chips this good. And the great thing about it is it barely uses any oil, so it's just fucking like baked potato chips. That's the easiest way to describe it. Which means you can gorge on that shit every day if you want, because it's just high carbs. None of that oily fat and shit, which is really, really fucking cool. Also found these frozen burgers from Aldi's that are really good. Can't remember the name of them though. The wee crash site is in this location. Air fryer is amazing. Air frying is amazing. What a fantastic thing. Highly recommend it. Saves a lot of electricity as well. Still wanting to try and do this kebab sort of meat, so it's fake doner kebab meat, where you basically get like mince and lamb chuck, and you put it together, seasoning, all that jazz, and you put it, like you'll lump it up, you get cling film, you roll it into a roll, cover it in tin foil, put it into the air fryer, and then obviously make like kebab sauces, chili, stuff like that. Make your own doner, so you basically get 240 grams of Greek yogurt, and then it's like self-raising flour. Combine them together, put it down, 6 minutes each side on the pan, makes like a little mini naan bread basically. And you can use that as put your doner meat and you just slice it up. It's really, really easy to do that shit. I can't remember how many grams you need of, I think I got it written down somewhere though. Super, super easy on making really nice takeaway food. You can do fish and chips, everything. Air fryer is just good. I know all about kebabs. I do like kebabs. Kebabs. I don't get a lot of stuff around because of how quiet or the 30K is.
go for a mission or something, kill some NPCs.
Yeah, I think that's probably the
Out.
best. Yep, one more now, one more. Wonder if there's anyone actually with a bounty. Alright. Chance to impress. Sharing it now. How many players in the server? Could you tell me that, Greg, whilst I'm flying?
Checking. 100 or...
Time is now on. Auto time is now on.
Crusader security! Oh no! You wanna pray? Oh, did you just walk away?
What the...
No, he's there. He's bleeping off. I'm not used to how this thing moves yet. Oh, I also can't find my guns. Can you? Greg? Greg?
Yep, I'm firing you.
Are you?
Can you not see me firing?
No, I think we're 30k then.
Yeah, we've 30k. I just put the whole mag into this and I'm not recharging.
GG's. GG's. Yeah, this is gonna be a difficult day, I think. Yeah, rip. We need to wait for it to go. Ooh! See if you can fly now, Top Gun! Dude, he's fucking absolutely wrecked into a spin. Still just waiting for it to go. There it is.
It's such a shame because the patch yesterday was perfect.
Aye. Fix one bug, build 20. It might be a move to Wild Hearts, guys. There's not much we can get done if we're 30k in every like 5-10 minutes. Didn't they opened up all the regions? They did, yeah, but that won't have anything to do with 30k. There is something somebody is doing on the server that's causing the servers to 30k. And sometimes it's as simple as tractor beaming a certain box, or using a medical device, or pulling out a knife and trying to do a knife. There's always these tiny little things that cause it. Use grenades?
I found some earlier, so I thought I'd bring them with me. It's the Tarkov rat in me. If you're not coming out with a full bag, why are you coming out at all? You know what I mean?
Vehicle retrieval system.
I'd take 4 glow sticks instead.
don't know how risky the grenades are still.
I
think it
again
got better,
the last time I used a grenade, I threw it and it flew back at me. So I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm good on that. Hey, Elndo, how you doing, dude? Have you seen this one, by the way?
It's you, isn't it? It's you causing the 30Ks. Hiding corpses in Grimhex.
Dude, it's amazing, right? So if you could actually knock somebody out, you could put them up there and they could watch down on people when they're trying to fucking get the comm. So look, you could just literally look down and see what somebody's spawning and report it in.
Yeah, it's a perfect position for an alt account.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they're spawning a reclaimer quickly.
The problem is, within like 2 hours of that big a YouTube video, you'd have 100 rats up there watching it.
Yeah, exactly. I'm expecting to see Scarlet up there very shortly. It's a great location though. I wonder if you could actually get in there as well. Can't get the tractor beam in though.
I'm still disappointed that they fixed the wall bug here, so I can't hide in the wall whispering at people.
Oh yeah, I know, I love that one. When did I last use a grenade? Probably a year ago. So no idea. Yo, my base hiding. You guys are all having a good weekend. Whilst we're waiting here, I'm gonna quickly go and check on the dogs.
Yeah.
Ooh, chili burger. Well, hopefully hopefully this year we might get persistent hangars.
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Probably haven't even started on that one. But the moment we get persistent hangars, there shouldn't technically be this ASOP here anyway.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit.
Alright, number 2.
Yeah, I'd love some collaborative tools. Give you a reason to go and do stuff, even when you don't have the whole fleet on you.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. One of the things that really got me excited for the future of Star Citizen was when they talked about the idea of organization hangars, where you would have a location that you own, right? But then there would be an org hangar where everyone lands and does stuff, and at that time they were talking about like repair work. They had the workbench idea as well, and I was like, oh, it would be amazing where, because obviously I worked from home at the time doing the dog business, and this was before I was a content creator, and the idea was like when everyone's at work away from home, they could bring their ships and leave them in the org hangar, and then I could work on them whilst they're at work, and by the time they come home, they've got fully repaired, rearmed, refueled, ready to fucking go. But then obviously this sort of idea went out the window because CIG made it where everywhere could rearm, repair for like no expense whatsoever, so...
That's the easiest way to go if you want to run something millions of times and as like a debug mode.
Yeah.
I do think it looks like they're going to go for, like, when you're fitting weapons and stuff, you'll need to use tractor beams to move physical missiles onto launchers and stuff.
I hope so. I hope it goes that far, because again, like, it's the other thing as well that I would love to do in this game would be when people are wanting to unload cargo. For me, I'm quite happy to fucking get into a little forklift and do an hour's work, right? I would love that shit. We used to play farming, so when we were all waiting for Farming Simulator, myself, Battlestar, I think Game Daddle, and some other people were playing at the time. And no joke, we had our own private QQOP server, and every time the guys logged off, I must have spent about half an hour moving all the tractors and trailers after they had left into position, so when they logged in, it was all ready to grab out of the bays and stuff. I just love that kind of shit. So see, if Star Citizen gives me that sort of gameplay loop, I'm quite happy to sit down, chat to chat, and fucking load up boxes and stuff ready to go. Yeah, as well, like, you could have the AI do it, right? The AI doesn't necessarily need to come in and actually physically do it. They could just have it where it goes to like a cutscene and you see some NPCs moving, right? That'd be fine with me. That would be cool, Astral, yeah. I don't know a lot of people would actually like that gameplay loop, but I would love it where you actually have to have somebody doing a minigame to rack your missiles correctly. Or you could hire an NPC to do it, right? I hate the whole idea that you can just insta-reload and do all that jazz. It does bore me, but how far of a simulator do you want, CIG, you know? That's the question with it.
Check fire. Enemy down.
A chance to impress. Did you get money?
Nope.
Ah.
I don't think I accepted it though.
Oh, right, okay. That's fine then.
I got the crime stat though.
Yes, I know. They still haven't fixed the Vaughn missions. Gotta love that, CIG. Eh? We're like getting close to live and you've still not fixed the mission fucking information for criminals, of course. Why would you, right? Why would you? Fucking shocking, like. The most annoying thing is I guarantee you it's because Q&A don't even have time to probably look at it. Greg got a crime stat, he got the final shot. I got the money. In 263 we had the beginning of fitting things directly to ship. I wasn't surprised that someone... Yeah, because again, people were crying that every time they fired a kid they lost their build. Eventually CIG will turn it all back to how it was and people will still cry about it, you know? I like the idea that when you lose your ship, you lose your items. And insurance shouldn't cover it. I think insurance should only give you back your ship, that's it.
I don't think it will in the future because there'll be so many. Like every ship we destroy has a full component fit out, right?
Yeah.
And they can randomly spawn better ones or whatever. So like, which should encourage us to go and take that stuff.
Yep. Did you get crime free off that one?
I did, yeah. I'll like pump 10 shots into this one and then you can finish it.
Yeah, just let me do it. I want to see how everything... Just like Eve, yeah, you get a percentage of the money back, but you don't get the items back. I think that's a great way of doing it. Elite Dangerous made a really fucking lazy game as well. It's like, oh, your items are magically out here in deep space, even though you can't buy anything, right? Whilst I'm shooting this one, go for that one. If you can, if it gets into range.
Check fire. Enemy down.
Nice. Double kill.
You soft dead to the fucking 300 eye.
That's what we're wanting.
300 eye was my first ship, and I don't think I've gotten it since about 2017.
I wish you could shoot certain components and steal the intact ones from Rex. That will eventually come. Imagine. It will come. I think that's the next phase of salvaging, is they want it where you can actually pick up components. Because you can already tractor beam guns, by the way. I think what's missing is probably that they need physicalized cargo, where you can then sell the module on and stuff like that, you know? I think they will sell ship components for real money. Oh well. There you go then. Better make sure if you play Star Citizen you get a good paying job. I got crime free, you got crime free. That's it, demo. Another service we could probably offer, Greg, would be prison escapes, where you get picked up by your own personal rover outside the jail and taken to your spawn point. In there you get armors as well, where you can...
I'll see if they got a gold skin for the Ursa. Shove up in the pimp wagon.
You got fucking butler outside. Hello sir, here to collect you.
Champagne?
Yeah. It's got a little, I think it's an Oris High, or it's the Origin rover that still needs to be made, and it's got a fucking dining table in the background. That would actually be pretty funny.
Quantum drive is now off.
There was a game in Steam where you had to pay $5 for Revive. Albion Online before they took it out. Star Citizen used to have it where you had to pay $5 to play the Dogfire module, which is now called Arena Commander, so... Doesn't surprise me. what I would like to see would be where when you insure your ships, if you pay the premium, you get your money back, then you have to get your ship, right? I don't like how ships just always spawn in your location. I feel like you should have to go and collect them. That's just me though. If they make it the way it is the way it is. But definitely when it comes to items, you should get your money back for the items and then you have to go and rebuy them. I don't think you should be able to get your items respawning back with your insurance. It just doesn't make any sense in an economy-driven game for the future. It's alright just now for testing, but when we actually have an economy, you can't have people just teleporting around and fucking getting all their stuff, right? It takes away the risk versus reward, and that's the big factor of Star Citizen that should be. Even going out to mine on Daymar should be a risk. Even if you don't come across another player, it should be a risk. It shouldn't just be I'm coming to sightsee and do some mining. It should be I need to fucking make sure that no NPC attacks me, and we're already starting to see in 3.18 NPCs at locations in atmosphere, so even if you don't have a mission. Yeah, that actually would be cool, Robert, if that was the case. I would be totally down for that. So you can get all your stuff back, but you have to go back to your original starting location. How's the patch? 30k as fuck, dude. Apart from that, really fucking nice. Nice FPS, super steady, even with a 100-player server, everything's working. It's just it's 30k into shit. Yo, Salah, how you doing, Chief? Welcome in. If it wasn't for the 30Ks, I would say decent patch. All those crash to desktop fixes that we trade for 30Ks, well, I think it's just something that people know. Reckon live this week? I think it will be, yeah. There's a few bugs, but there's workarounds for them, right? We'll see. We'll see what actually makes it. And I'm just excited to get down and start grinding, because I kind of feel like what we'll probably do is maybe a rep grind one day, but literally on day one get in. If I've got Greg, I have enough money when I spawn to literally fit out my Arrow and Scorpius, so, but we would need to do a grind to get the Redeemer fit out. I can do the Redeemer on day one, but then I can't do anything else. No, it won't be Monday or Tuesday. It's never gone live on a Monday or Tuesday. It'll be a Thursday or Friday if it is. There's no way you're releasing on a weekday. Unless it's a weekend. And since Thursday's class is a long weekend. Yeah, it'll be here. Again, with what we're planning to do fresh, I've got some really cool ideas as well for the video to put together. Like we'll do the actual trade in Grim Hex or something like that, but I'm gonna try and get it down where we do some role playing out in the middle of the desert with like glow sticks on the ground or something like that, you know, an actual drop point. I think it would be kind of cool. You'll have Monday. If it does go live next weekend, I will have Monday and Tuesday off. Is it just because you're away on Saturday? Or you're away Friday, Saturday, Sunday or something? Also very excited to see what this new Scorpius is like. Oh, right, okay. You going camping? No, look for a camp. Family birthday? Ah, nice. Nice. It's a shame that the ship goes back to the original spawn point. What are your thoughts on combat service beacons? Seems a little too easy. What do you mean too easy? Are you talking about the new ones where you can make quite a bit of money off doing them? Like, what are they, 25k a pop or something? Is that the one you're talking about? Where you go and rescue the NPC? Yeah, whatever. 25k a fucking mission, easy clap, right? I can grind up some reputation and I can literally sit in an eclipse, kill a hammerhead and make 60k, you know? As a criminal. Money is irrelevant in Star Citizen. When people think that money is the end game, it's not the end game. Some people will make a lot of money and be able to do fuck all with it. Some people will make a lot of money and be able to do loads with it. Some people will be able to make money and then make other people do stuff for it, you know? But at the end of the day, it's really more about surviving Star Citizen and your assets and stuff like that. EVE was never about your wealth. It was what you could do with your wealth that counted. And the moment that NPCs start actually behaving a lot better, you'll see people going to do these fucking easy NPC kills and getting absolutely fucking wrecked. So... yeah, whatever for the start of the game, right? The end game should be rare ships. Again, that's whatever, right, dude? It's only that's somebody's end game, but it's not everyone's end game. The only thing that works for everyone as end game in Star Citizen is surviving and making sure that you don't lose your assets. That's it. That's all the game is for Star Citizen. Because money, the way money works in this game, or markets and stuff, that will be people's gameplay loops. But it's not everyone's gameplay loop. So when somebody chest brags that they've got like 10 trillion fucking UEC, and they can't do fuck all with it, it's just literally somebody sitting on a little golden throne of nothing. History, reputation, all these things are more important than anything else. A rich shit player is still a shit player at the end of the day. They just have a lot of wealth, that's it. Somebody likes to do trading, then the market is going to be their end game. Somebody wants to collect rare ships, that's their end game. Somebody wants to shit on the world, that's their end game. But the only thing that actually matters for all players is surviving and keeping your assets intact. That's it. Everything else is different gameplay loops for different people. You could also say refueling and rearming is more of a gameplay loop than anything else.
You eyeballing me, son? Yeah, you better run.
Better run!
Welcome.
Better run long enough till we get in that ship. And then 30k.
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Please visit us again.
I wonder. They can make the Scorpius Deluxe, which has 2 back seats in the back. Take away the turret, and it's just like five people sit in it, you know?
What you should do is a dropship module on the bottom, so you have, like, we all load up in like a shipping container, and then you come and pick us up, and you just throw us at the objective.
Oh yeah. And then when you get attached, it fucking brings you up to the top, and you got this like little glass screen. That'd be funny as fuck, actually. I'm still waiting for them to do a dropship that allows you to drop a vehicle on the fly. Like the vehicle sits underneath it, and you got everyone in the vehicle. It drops it, and then you can come and pick them up. I think that's a missed opportunity for a ship. It just feels like there's no quick wins for many loops that are not capitalizing on. Well, again, everyone's gameplay loop in Star Citizen is different for everyone, you know?
System is on. Welcome to Knowledge Space Industries.
I think we'll see proper economy when they have the ability to turn on Quanta and they've got the AI working. I would imagine it's something after server meshing and persistence that allows you to do something that crazy. Somebody's spawned a Scorpius.
They've got that so well mapped. I mean, it's like what we were saying yesterday about server meshing. How it doesn't feel like they've got somebody who knows exactly how they want this to work, and they're all working to that goal. I think Tony Z has an exact idea of what he wants to do with the economy, and when it comes to building it, it will be as simple as working through a list of Jiras.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Thank you. Please visit again.
A solo Scorpius. Not all power to shields either. Need docking to work for that? There's a lot of things that need to work. How you doing, Angel?
Water drive is now on.
I think the... Is it the Antares? Is it called the Antares? Or am I saying that wrong? It's called the Antares.
Antares, yeah.
The Antares. It's stupid that the co-pilot is the only one to push buttons? Why? Why would that be stupid? You could also make it where the person is a Rio pilot, right? But remember that back in the day, Rio was also your countermeasures, radar, comms, everything like that. So the person in the back of the Scorpius or the Antares can be Rio, which would be amazing. Problem is, a lot of people want to sit in the Scorpius solo and have EMP and QED all to themselves, and I don't think you should have that ability. It's the same thing as I think the missiles on the Scorpius should be operated by the Rio pilot. And that's it. But people would freak out about that. Because everyone wants to just sit in a solo ship and shit on everyone. That's the biggest issue with Star Citizen and the community. They want to sit in there, you see so many people soloing in Carracks. And then they get absolutely wrecked because of it.
It's like with commercial airlines, right? Yeah, you've got two people to manage workload.
Yep.
Exactly the same here. Like the game's more chill if you've only got like one specific role when you're on board the ship.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. And they cheekily got my fucking rear shield. Alright. I'm gonna sit here cheekily and have my lunch.
Have you still not eaten?
No, I've not had lunch. I'm having lunch now. But will using two separate ships not always be better than a Warlock and a Mantis? Again, that's down for CIG to balance. I'll tell you this right now, though. I'll kill a Mantis and a Warlock in a fucking Scorpius or Antares. Ooh. Alright guys, just having a quick lunch break.
Pass the dip when you get a sec.
Lunch break fucking camera.
You should be able to eat and drink in your in the cockpit if you've got a pressurized cockpit like this.
They want to. You're gonna have it soon. They actually want it where you can take off your helmet, eat and drink inside. I would imagine it comes when you can't sit in these chairs in full armor.
Yeah, yeah. That's when having a ground team is going to be so much more important. Like one guy in the back of a dropship, one pilot, and then like 4 or 5 guys in the back.
That's why the old Redeemer design was so much better than the new one.
I don't think the Redeemer should have beds. I'm sorry, like where are you going in a Redeemer? Like on long distance that you would need a bed?
Exactly. It should have been the 6 dropship chairs that it used to have. It does have a downside if you use size 2 Sella. It shuts down the pilot's weapon system. You can still missile, but you can't fire guns. If you use size 3, you can cheat it, where you can shoot through the hull. But if you actually see here, on the right, let me just raise here so you see. Over here, my weapons are disabled. If I transform, my weapons come online. If I transform back, I can. But if you use size 3, you can shoot whilst the wings are closed. This is a bug and it's getting fixed once CIG get round to it. You're not meant to shoot with the pilot's weapons in closed configuration. Most likely it's attached to something to do with the what's it called? Gimbal system. Oh, size 3 is still broken. You can still cheat it with size 3. And I guarantee you when they fix it for size 3, you'll see a lot of people melt their Scorpius because it'll be useless to them. I won't. I actually upgraded my Gladius to an LTI Scorpius because I'm going to rebuy my Pirate Gladius since it's got LTI. That whole system's meant to come in, Angel, where the idea right now is it's broken to shit, right? But the general idea of multi-crew is if you're the pilot and you're controlling all the power, you get the average effect. But if you have somebody in multi-crew seat do it, you're meant to get like a power bonus and stuff like that. You can like convert the power. It's just nobody's made the gameplay loop and nobody's made the UI. That will be eventually what it is. Right now, sadly, multi-crew, some ships, because they're in such a bad state, when people sit in the chair, they take all priority over your pilot. Not meant to happen. Hey, next. You're patiently sitting there, waiting for any drop of food, but it's a chili burger. I purposely get these so I can have them all to myself.
Bastard.
Mm-hmm. Dude, having two wolves is ridiculous, like. They get all of the food, all their food, and then they get all my food as well. So I purposely buy things like what's it called? Like hazelnut chocolate spread. I'm trying to remember the name of them. I buy that so whenever I have like toast, if it's toast with butter, the dogs get it. If it's with chocolate spread, they can't get it. So little tricks to make sure that when they look at me all instantly, I go, no, 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 this would hurt you. Yeah, thank you too, Monster. Nutella. We gotta do these things, don't we, Nix? Now he's walking away. Oh shit, I just realized we're raised up. Agent today, Puppeteer.
Great, a bit overslept, but yeah.
Fun and games.
I watched that damn DCS trailer for F15 and I went to play a bit.
Charging. Charging again. That should have died.
My shield's not
Recharging
regenerating.
those.
Yeah, I can't regen shields. Probably 30k again. I'm saying back here.
Yeah, my shuttle is detached on Orison.
Yeah, sadly.
They've got to know about this, like even a rollback patch or something, just for the weekend.
Probably. Yeah. They'll probably. Well, we might actually see a Saturday patch. Yeah, we're definitely barricaded. I can't transform.
Yeah, I jumped on a shuttle and it started like weaving down where I jumped, like it has its own physics. Now I'm slowly detaching from Orison.
I've almost gotten killed having you guys hop in the co-pilot seat and not being able to figure out. That's the second person that's told me about pugs. I've taken his pug, right? I don't know how anyone can play with pugs in a game like Star Citizen. Like, it would drive me nuts playing any game like this with pugs. How many hours deep are we in? 2 hours. Oof.
Is bad token still a thing? Do we need to clear it?
No. Bad token is gone from the game where you can just wait for the 30k message to pop up and then do it that way.
Okay. server instantly full.
Yeah, they're filling up fast. Again, the game is in a really good state. It's just verticane. That's all the issues we've come across. FPS is smooth, terminals are working. Obviously, if it's verticane, they stop working, but Grim Hex is smooth. I've had no stuttering whatsoever.
Yeah, they've become good at fixing 30k, so they'll find it and fix it.
I really wish, see this box at Grim Hex, we could buy these and load them into the ship. I hope that when we get persistent, or the transport, or what's it called,
Cargo refactor version.
Cargo refactor, that's it. When we get the new areas for that, we can start loading boxes in with Karen. Yo, Corum. From the creators of I'm here just for the coffee and meshing is almost here. Dude, have you seen my latest Inside Star Citizen video? It's quite funny. 23 Odyssey is meshing. We haven't even started thinking about it. Yeah, I know. Had a blast with the VOD? Thank you, dude. Appreciate that.
Your insurance claim has been sent. Thank you.
Everyone else, like, you watch their videos and they're just like, oh, yay, I understand all this stuff, and they don't understand shit when it comes to Star Citizen. Cool, the lights reflecting off the grenades. Gives you like this really cool fucking red armor look, but yeah, that looks dope actually. If the nades had red and you had the lights going under.
Yeah, it's gonna be it's a really big deal for me, like as an FPS enjoyer. The combat needs to feel fluid, and
oh yeah,
at the moment you fire a grenade and then it lags for 4 seconds, and then, come on.
It's not so much liars, it's more just they twist the truth, right? I had somebody comment in my video that says, oh, Jared said, well, let me actually bring this up. It's nothing against the person individual, so I'm not purely targeting this person. It's the reply, which always gets me on these ones. Because obviously, this person is just relaying information, right? So let me bring up the comments here. And the comment was, you've got the typical ones here, yada yada yada. Let's do this one. Pause that. Right? Here we go. So, this one from Mike. So, haven't started yet. It's 5 years away, if possible, at all. Blah, blah, blah. And this person goes, they've started already a while back. Jared clarified that today on the live show. Summits are a yearly thing, it's nothing new. Right, that's fine. Jared clarified. Jared is not in charge of every single department. He's a social media kind of person, right? Makes the videos, recording, all that stuff. Does a good job. And my reply was this, and this one really goes to what this is. If a dog is a dog but says it's a cat, is it really a cat? Jared could tell you that it started a while back, but this whole video says it isn't. They're literally talking on how to do it. Stuff on stick pads doesn't count for started unless hard evidence is shown. It doesn't matter what Jared says. It doesn't matter how many people reply with something like this. They literally made a part 1 of however many parts, showcasing that they have no fucking idea how to do server meshing for Star Citizen. Yet we have made to believe that it's been on the go for the past couple of years. So unless I actually see hard evidence, just like Pez, I'm pretty sure that Pez was meant to come out last year in July, and I bet you they started building it in July. That would be my guess. Prove me wrong, CIG. Now, I have no problem with them, you know, wanting to start on things, but this is where they need to be a little bit more honest. I don't need a fucking 30 or a 17-minute video of them in an office room. Really, I mean, look at all the expressions. Every time I click through this, an expression tells a million stories, right? You don't need to say anything, but your expression always tells the truth. There's a great show called Lie to Me that came out many, many years ago that showed off that facial expressions give away a lot of telltale signs on how somebody's feeling, like tiredness, down, depressed, upset, yada yada. And you can tell when some people start faking it and shit. But look, I can click through this, and everyone is salmon face. That doesn't say good things to me, I have to say. Sorry.
You gotta add the caveat though that these are network engineers and that is their resting state.
Probably, yeah. But again, shouldn't be on show then.
Well, that's why we got Jared.
Yeah, true. My point is that, as I said, a dog can be a dog and say it's a cat. Is it truly a cat? It's the same thing as you can take a shit, put a bow around it, it's still a piece of shit at the end of the day. Until we actually see server meshing and actually more design on it and stuff, it's just a fairy tale that CIG keep choking down our fucking throats to try and win us over, knowing that the fact that this game really isn't actually going anywhere. And that's the reality a lot of people need to take into account when you play Star Citizen. You back for Star Citizen and you spend more money every time they have a special ship sale. Your dream ain't coming for this game. This is why I play this game for the maximum fun with people that I enjoy playing games with, and that's it. I don't see this game ever being released. I play it for the now, and that's it. I don't expect anything else. I can't get hurt by anything else. But you see Twitter, everyone flapping their gums. This is an issue. This is a, oh, this ship is bad. CIG's protocols, blah, 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 blah. I mean, seriously. How many years have some of these people been, you know, around Star Citizen and also creating content for Star Citizen? And you're just grabbing the picture now? You ain't getting anything out of this game that you're dreaming for. Play it for having fun, and that's it. You're not gonna have your org battles, you're not gonna have your fucking holding land shit, because mostly by the time it actually comes out, you'll probably be dead. Our lifespans are too short to deal with something like this. And the thing is, CIG can keep doing it over and over and over again because people that have the only keyboard button or print screen on their keyboard that just fucking keep spending money on it, right? The end note on the video, pushing sales of the new ship, was on point though. We haven't done anything meshing related yet, but by our digital... Oh yeah, they're really good at making money. I will always prop CIG for being really, really good at making money. Especially in the early games, Sandy was spot on the money with that shit. I've never seen milk tits being fucking milked as easy as CIG have done to people. And I'm one of them, you know? The difference is I'm a realistic looking kind of person. I know that the game that I actually want is never coming out. So I will play it for what it is, get my money's worth, have my entertainment that way, showcase off some skills, and that's it. Viral the end of 23? Nah, 25 the way it's looking. I would imagine that nothing's gonna happen to Star Citizen until Squadron 42 is out. But I guarantee if Squadron 42 is really good, they'll dump all assets and people back into making another Squadron 42. They won't bother with Star Citizen. Play a game for the fun. Don't play a game for the dream. You'll get burned that way. And right now, 318 is definitely a dream for me. Long as it doesn't 30k, it's super smooth. Hardly any desync shown on it. And, yeah, the NPCs are still janky as fuck. The FPS is still janky as shit on the ground, but there you go, right? I can do more things in this patch than I've not been able to do in a long time. Hey, Cav from us. How you doing, dude? The There's so many people hell-bent that they're going to get this big utopia kind of video game, and I don't think you're gonna see that shit, to be honest. Are you talking FPS and actual frames, or are you talking about FPS on the ground? I don't know why they always had the same thing, right? Is there a way to determine? Because whenever I see FPS, I always mentally think first-person shooter in my head. But you're talking about the frames, right? We can finally detect ground troops? Can you actually detect ground troops? Or is it just the little markers you're talking about? That's why I don't mind buying ships of Star Hangar with LTI. I'm gonna write him I will and pass on my account. Alright. You can ping for players? Really? Right, Greg. You're getting out.
Yeah, put me in, I want to see this.
Yeah, this is cool. I didn't even know about this. I thought, like, the markers was a cool thing. Hey, IBAM. Thank you very much for that. Welcome in, guys. How was your stream, dude? We were just about to test pinging players. Hey, Gran, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Have you heard something from Tony Z? So many people talk about his presentation. Tony Zervak is probably in a bunker, you know, with a giant fucking robot, you know, and it's called Chris, you know? Tony Zervak is like a mad scientist of video games, you know? You suffered a bit ago? Alright. Okay, you right? Let's try this. Thank you again for the raid, dude. Appreciate that. Right, so I see your marker, right? Let's leave group. I'm gonna shut down the group. I'm interested on this one. Let's disband. Alright, so we got disbanded. I'm gonna go away. You're going to go and hide somewhere. Outside of the zone, don't go into a building, just in case it wrecks it, right? And I don't have any way of knowing where Greg is. Let's see if we can find Greg. That's fine.
Catch me.
That's still more than some vehicles, to be honest, Tumberino. Which is crazy. Thank you for the follows, guys, as well. Appreciate it. Let me know when you're in a hiding spot. We're playing hide and seek. Let's see if this actually works. Crazy that you can ping a player, but you can't ping a vehicle. Some vehicles, anyway.
Alright, let's go.
Right. I don't even have a light. I'm not going to even use... Actually, do I have a light? I'm going to use this just to find... Right, I'm turning off now. Because the fucking light's so bad on this. We are going to narrow this down. Oh, I actually have maybe a contact coming. We'll see.
Oh, shit.
It's fine. Wait. I've got a ping here, 400 meters. Is this you?
Are you serious?
Yeah, I got you, dude. It's more than 200. Wait. I don't have your marker, though. 170. Is this you on the run now? Let's have a look.
Yep. Going to your right?
Yeah. So it's a bit delayed. Right. Go somewhere else. It moved, yeah. So I think it picked you up 400 because you're on the run. I'm gonna come in from another angle as well, right? Depends on the armor. Players have EM and IR. Alright, nice. So I can't fucking remember the location. There we go. Alright, coming back in. I'm actually gonna narrow this down. I'm gonna focus my fucking... Oh, I can't do the focus on this one. We gotta go into this mode for focus. Because the edgy removed it. Or is it this one that I made it? There it is, there we are. Alright. Again. Alright, so short range, widen it. ping at 600 that just came up. So that's you probably on the move now then. The thing is, somebody could be baited into a cargo box. That's lights on.
I'm now standing still.
You're standing still, right? I'm gonna just reverse to see. One there. It's picking up ore. Yes, I've got the mining.
260 meters away ish.
Yeah, it's not picking you up now, so it's not 100% accurate like it did.
Let me start running then, see if you can pick me up.
Again, I gotta be 200 off you, so trawling is required, but it's a start anyway. There you are. Got you.
Give me grenades.
The grenade sort of gave it away. I mean, I was heading that... Right, so I've got you at 200 now. Let's see if after a refresh. Yeah, it's holding. Now that I know where you are, it's holding your information. Run around.
Yeah, if I run out of the center of the scope, doesn't it?
Alright, I'm gonna shut down the blip and see if it picks you up. You can ping for dead bodies too? Ooh, that's cool. I'm picking up the other ore. You know what would be... Oh, dude, Tom Marino, you know what would be great camouflage? Make sure somebody has a bag of fucking ore, right? And then just literally make a trail where you can get railgunned. Because the ore picks up at like 500-600. And that actually is a nasty bait. Because again, I pick up the ore that's over here, right? I'm picking you up. Got you now because I literally see you, but yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
It's not full, like it's not. Again, you would get railgunned before ever fucking detecting somebody. So you're having to look for the shots. But the cool thing is you can narrow it down once you know the area, rough area, which is not bad. However, again, I see you, right? And now, as long as I keep the ping going, I'll never lose. Funny how you actually show us a red icon now when I fly over you. That's crazy, wait.
I'm a criminal.
Yeah, look. The moment I see you as an icon, you appear on my radar. As a red dot. Oh, god damn it, I'm getting shoot! Right. Head over to where I'm flying the ship just now, right? I'm gonna shut down the ping, because I want to try this. There is minables down here. I take it they're not just broken minables. You don't have a mining laser, do you? I know that's gonna be a random thing.
No.
I think it's 30k again.
Very kid?
Yeah, I can't reload my weapon.
Yeah.
Alright, well there we go. Very kid. The idea would be I want to see if you can smash up ore and then use it to just trail across and make a line for somebody to follow. You know, like a little... you literally have it where people are like, what's this pig? What's this pig? What's this pig? And then there's like a fucking sign that says get wrecked. And it's like fucking 10 guys with rail guns blapping at you at once. That would be so amazing. Hey, Lucky Lola, how you doing, dude? Yeah, his radar signature? Right, that's cool. It needs to be, you need to have it where, like, again, all this sort of information is shit until you can actually blink out. So when I do this, I only want to be able to pick up personal information, or I want to make it where it's boxes, you know what I mean? Until you can do that, it's very, very difficult to take all that info in. But it's cool though. That's really cool. Now, I wonder, Tom Marino, now that you mentioned that players have EM and IR, I wonder if you are, like on Prison, and you are sweating. You know when you start getting the hallucination and stuff like that, and you're super hot? I wonder if that makes it where you can be detected further away. It's the same? Oh, you've tested it. Oh, cool.
What about the heat suit? Because that would specifically pick up more heat.
If they've already tested it, then I would just imagine it's the same thing with different suits. So lighter the armor, you're gonna have less EM and IR. Bigger the suit. I would imagine that all the HP suits are the let me know when you're back in the menu.
I'm back.
I would imagine all the big suits and the high temperature suits are all the same. IR is not masked. That's a shame. That's a shame. Because that would be really cool if you could, like, bait people into, like, a cold planet and bring your IR right down. And then use, like, non-electric... It'd be kind of cool also if they made it where... electrical things cannot confirm or deny. It's irrelevant information anyway. Because they'll most likely change things. Isn't Tumbarino the one that harassed the Hammerhead couple? That was... that was funny.
Great.
That one, yeah. Oh, you were responding to Zabin. Alright. Again, until we actually get personal scanners, or the ability to detect scans, 200 meters is just like detecting vehicles like our 29 meters and stuff like that. It's one of these things where it's just like, it's cool that they're adding it in, but it needs to be more before it's ever, like, usable. Still want to test the ore stuff. So I know how we could test it. When you go into prison, there's lots of ore. Or we need to actually do this thing called mining and break them up. But I really want to see if you could actually drop it and create a trail for somebody to follow. And for them to be, what is this? And then you have like 10 guys with railguns and just one bang.
Do we have to get a mining? Can we get that Grimhex?
Yeah. You're gonna have to pick that up right now. I want to know if this can actually be used to bait people in with pings. Because the moment that ping or the information gets out that you can ping players, everyone's going to be looking for players, right? It always happens. Now, if we can make it, since there's no way to channel the information, if we can make it where there's a trail line, that would be funny as hell. Because that means that in live we can bait people. We'll make a video about that you can ping players. Get like Cutlet to make a video on pinging players, and then we start making traps around it. I heard Mordor's is an expert in mining. Yeah. He's the Ram's lead mining operator, I've heard as well. He likes to do mining in his off time. Holy shit. Suit that just protects the user from heat, I don't think they would actually give off more heat. It depends on how CIG make it. Fuck, I forgot the time. B54. What was one of the night? Ooh! Oh, the Grimhex elevator bug is back, by the way.
Shit.
Also. No, it's not. Don't know if it's completely, but there was a bit of teleportation elevator there. It'd be cool in the future if CIG would actually allow you to have like full stealth armor, where it takes away your IR EM, Tombrino, but you've got no defense, right? That would be so sick. So just basically a skin suit that keeps your EM, IR right down.
Damn, can't use the monitors in here again.
Ah, damn.
Anyone got a ROG DS? Should be on everyone's buy list, so.
It's fine, we can test that another day. It's only a gimmick as well, because the moment that it's used once or twice, it's like baiting people with medical beacon moving ballistas, right? They're like, oh my god, the medical beacon is on the fucking move. Or their boxes, right? Have you ever done the... You wait for somebody to spawn a cargo box mission and then pick up their cargo box and they see it moving and you just keep fucking dragging it across the ground and then you ballista them. Oh, good stuff. Grimhex elevators were totally borked on every server I played on yesterday. If that's on Free 17 Live, yeah. They're fixed in Free 18. This guy's got custodian silencer. Fucking junkas. Why'd you do the heavy arms and legs?
Because I can lift.
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Yeah, it slows you down. Slows your aim down as well.
Yeah, it doesn't usually matter. I've been, for the last a few days, I've been using the lighter armor, but I'd go for heavier. Because I thought we were going to have
yeah,
the server.
The chest and helmet is the only thing heavy you should run. Everything else light or medium legs. Medium legs, light arms. The chances of getting shot in the arm are very slim in this game. A lot of things are bulletproof. You know, you can hold a box in front of you and it's literally a shield. Yeah.
Or a pico, yeah.
Yeah.
Breaching.
You can literally hold a pico and run through a room and get shot at the pico and you survive. It's mental. But yeah, the big cargo boxes, you just literally hold it with a tractor beam, push it forward, nobody can fucking shoot through it. It's great. Mobile shield. I can't wait till they actually have flashbangs and deployables.
I can't wait to get flashbanged and for that to write to the persistence server that I've been flashbanged and for it to never undo and I'd have to carry
Oh yeah, like the G-force box, yeah.
You sir are flashbanged forever.
Servers are in to 30 players.
Well, that's the
That
first
means I
time we've
might
seen that.
reach to get the Grimhex out of Forest this time.
Possible.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
I saw someone on PT using a broken piece of ship as a riot shield with a yeah, that's actually pretty cool. You can take the arrow's wing and use it as a shield.
Please visit us again.
And the great thing about it is you, whilst you have it, if you get somebody to hit it, the wing starts spinning around like that, and you just drive forward with this piece of metal. I wish you would do actual damage, because we've tested it where if you put a knife on the ground and you pick up the knife with the tractor beam and fly at somebody's head, it doesn't kill them, right? Which I think it should, personally. I think you should be able to launch knives with tractor beams at range. You're fucking running down a hallway, all you see is these flying knives flying past you like mini railguns. It's amazing. I've also looked over the meshing together video from Star Citizen. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's huge amount of like I think my video on YouTube is probably the most honest reaction to it, as along with like Noobifier. Like there was no reason for that video yesterday or on Thursday. Absolutely none. I've not flown. I don't have an M50 to try.
Welcome to the
At least I think I don't.
vehicle retrieval system.
Well, the A1 is meant to be come out very shortly. Yeah, well, they're the free ships. Also, the Orion is another one that's meant to be on the cards, but it's like, Spirit series, the SRV, the Halsey, the Santokai, the Orion. No, the Orion. The Apollo. Sorry. Then you've got the land vehicles, which is the Origin Bike one, some other land vehicle, and some other. There's two or three land vehicles and 5 ships that are meant to be out this year. We know the Santokai is very close as well, so. Yeah, do I have an M50? I don't have one to test. No, I don't have one. You have an M50?
No.
No.
Excuse me. Do you have an M50 you could spawn for me?
Any spare change, pal?
Yeah, any spare change. Giza Gobo.
Any spare ships?
What do you mean? Giza Gobo. Ah, nothing. It's close to another sale. Has anybody got an M50 I can try out? The thing is, if SRV gets in the game, it might be viable to use distortion. I really wish distortion, they made it this way, right? This is just my personal want for the game. If it doesn't come into the game, whatever. I wish lasers did shields, I wish ballistics did hull, and I wish distortion only affected components. So you have to have people take down the shields and then use distortion to and it's just super strong at that stage, right? If you get the shields down, you distort. I don't like distortion guns doing shield damage. And then it would be amazing, I think. Now, I don't know why CIG can't do that. I just don't understand. And the only thing I can think of is that every single damage in Star Citizen is just flat damage. So they call it EM, but it's just flat EM damage. It doesn't target anything, right? Or it does with the components, but again, it targets the shields at the same system. It's just... I hate it. I would love it where you had to have like fighters with mixed build, or you have blah blah blah, but distortion should be a full support role where somebody gets the shields down, somebody disables the ship's engines, and you come in and go power plant gone. And it has to be something, you know, decently sized. So it's not like an arrow with distortion would bring down a Carrack, for example. You would need to have an arrow's distortion would distort anything size 1. Let's look at it this way. Full distortion on an arrow distorts size 1 ship. Size 2 distorts size 2. Size 3 distorts size 3. So if you want to bring down a Carrack, you have to shut its or shoot its engines out or slow it down somehow, and then you come in with a bigger ship and start, you know, like a Redeemer, for example, and you fully disarm it. Or a bigger EMP ship or something like that.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle.
Go Montana, good morning to you, dude. There's so many things that CIG have to do. Rebalancing components or making components more understandable is the first start.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit your vehicle.
And then this goes in with like hulls and stuff, Hangar 5. Again, the easiest thing is you just make it where size 1, 2 bullets just don't do any damage to a certain ship. You don't need to add an armor, just literally make it where it's negated. A percentage or something like that. Just a hints that. Hey, thank you for the brand new sub, Banjo. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Can we get some vibes in chat, please, if you got, guys? Oh, sevens, if you just want to type it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. Massively. Anyway, I don't think we'll see anything to do with module balancing until next year. I think this year it's all master modes for CIG, and everything else is on back burner, sadly. But I'm cool with that, because there's no point in doing modules or weapon balancing until CIG have got flight sorted out. If they sort out flight, then they can work on guns. When they work on guns, they can work on defense. And that just makes it so much better for everyone. But you can't balance weapons and modules when flight is so bad. That no longer works. That no longer works, Angel. If you have like a Gladius with 3 modals, it does shut down a fighter pretty easy, but it doesn't shut down anything else just now. I would just run 3 repeaters.
Look at the stream, just quickly.
Well.
Did you bring the monitor with you here from the medical place?
Wait, what?
In Discord, have a quick look at that.
Yes. We need medical assistance. We need medical assistance. It's from a broken Pisces. I was confused. I was like looking at the stream, just like, what are you talking about? But I thought you meant it. Ooh, there it is. All right. Give me a sec, Greg. I'm just gonna add a new dash to my Scorpius. There we go. Right. Could you imagine if you could have got food and water from it? Yeah, that definitely means that Pisces is blown up here. See if there's any wrecks. Slow down. Widescreen M&Ds are in. Apollo preview? Yeah, it's invisible. I hope they get the Apollo out, because I really want to see triage gameplay added into Warzones. And I literally hate the idea that I've got to bring a Carrack with me to do shit. Oh, there's an M50. Who owns this?
Should go see if it's unlocked.
I really want to see what it's like, but again, M50 is like one of these things where even if they stop it bottlenosing and stuff like that, the way it flies, it still gets absolutely wrecked in atmosphere. If it flies like an arrow, it actually is worth it. This year, the ones that I'm very interested in, Santokai. Anybody that's been a part of this channel knows that the Santokai, myself and Fresh, we didn't even look at the details on the Santokai, we bought it straight away. So Santokai is one of these ships that I'm desperately waiting for, but I hope it's out of this stupid car-to-all state nonsense. Because as much as I love the car-to-all, I hate the design of that ship. Oh yeah, we're definitely going to be playing Gundam music all day when we're flying the Santokai. It literally was my Gundam ship. The other ones I'm very interested in, if they can get the Apollo out, the SRV is going to be really good. Also, I own an A1, so I'm very interested to see about what utility you can use in that ship for just bombing and collecting people on the ground. it's a really good bunker runner, I feel, because depending on how much the bombs cost, thank you for the follow, Chief. Depending on how much the bombs cost, you could literally cluster a bunker of its defenses and then go in and retrieve loot. We'll need to see. But I still hope that they can manage to get the Liberator out for next year. We really need a ship like the Lib. It's so silly that we have to use an 890 to do anything. E1 is the luxury, yeah. Was that an SE themed alert? No, that was just literally a Japanese TTS saying your name. That's all it is. It's gonna be hard. Oh, wait. Oh, it's pumped here. Fuck. I was getting excited, dude. I was like, oh my god, no way. I'm gonna blow fire in your ghost, for fuck's sake. Dude, did you just eject?
No.
What the hell? There's a guy there.
Well, somebody just fucking flew out your ship.
I don't know.
Dude, there's a wreck here. There's a wreck of a Titan. Yeah.
Let me see.
I think I see the guy as well.
No, it's an arrow. It's an arrow. Is he at the back of it? Oh yeah, he's at the back of it. Have you got shotguns? Oh my god. It's a... Oh no, it's an Avenger Titan. Yeah, there's a dude here. He's got one of the pirate helmets. But yeah, as you flew past, he just sort of jettisoned out of you.
Yeah, I bring stuff with me, yeah.
Dude, I thought somebody was thrown off your ship. Somebody had stood on and he had been thrown off.
That would be great,
oh, that would have been
yeah.
amazing. He's been holding onto the back spoiler this whole way. Oh, that was cool. Man, fucking using the gun. The thing is though, Ghost looks so good with the all black Hornet. Does look good, man. It's a shame it's such a pile of shit.
They'll fix it eventually.
Yeah.
It's like the mainstay fighter for the UAE or whatever, so it's got.
Oh, dude,
come back around.
I'll get a Ghost for sure if they fix it from being a meme. Hornet's still one of the nicest looking ships in the game. Do we know if there'll be a wipe? If you're talking about when it goes to 318 live, yeah, 100% confirmed there's going to be a wipe, Quiz. Doing well as well, thank you for asking. How's your weekend as well?
You gotta love 318 general chat, like, who's salvaging my landed ship.
Oh, we actually have in contact! Oh, it's an M50. It's Hero as well. How fast is it? I'm interested to see in this.
Docking unavailable. Landing gear deployed. Docking request initiated.
So that was his, right?
Unavailable.
Yeah, he's right, yeah.
Landing gear raised.
Where did it?
It's a UFO.
It is a UFO, look at that.
It's side-draping like
Hold the shots.
he
Yeah,
doesn't
it's
care,
just
man.
Yeah. That's fucking mental, it's taking no damage. Even before they fucked it, right? Yeah, the speed of it literally makes it invincible. That's crazy.
It's a UFO, man.
Oh yeah, as soon as he loses his shield, he just bursts away. Power
Yeah,
shield
yeah,
job.
it's fast as fuck. Holy shit. That's interesting. I need an M50! Hero! Land the damn thing so I can fly it! That's amazing as well. Oh man, in before M50 meta. But you ain't hitting shit with that. I need to have a show of it. That's so cool.
He cannot catch me though. I have an exploit of my own.
What, the Ghost Hornet?
I closed down the wings and just speed away.
Yeah. Fucking foil formation on that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here he comes again. Let's go.
I wonder what the top speed. What are you clocking just now?
800. 890.
Yeah.
I'm running away from him. He's catching up, and here we go again. Transform!
That's funny as fuck, like.
Every time I can escape him.
The M50 sounds amazing in atmosphere. It's like as it flies past. That was a great cop on that. What you guys planning to do? Make money? We do shenanigans. That's what we do.
Oh, he's gonna get me! He's gonna get me!
Oh, you did run away from us, so what'd you expect?
Eject!
Eject, Puppeteer! You fucking shitty ghost hornet, man.
Here we
Did
go.
you eject?
Separation. Oh no, he can catch me in space. Yeah, he can catch me in space. I forgot about that.
Where are you? Like, you're... What speed are you clocking?
It's 1.2, and he can probably catch me with that. But whatever, soft that.
Soft F, alright. Yeah, but you're going so fast.
You'll have to catch me.
Dude, you're... yeah, you are. You might actually be out.
No, I'm falling. The animation is
like... Recovery vessel coming in! We've got that show.
The cockpit, Kenny.
Yeah, we're gonna do some Maverick shit here. Hero, fuck off! Oh, fucking beams.
It's so fucking small, dude.
Yeah, I know. Hey, old man Johnny, thank you, dude. Oh, burning effect as it came in.
I can't see it until it's like right on top of us.
Is my body burning up?
No, when he was flying through the atmosphere, it was. There you go, it's marked. Now we've got a secondary target coming in as well. Or it might be your ghost.
Oh, it's still the UFO.
Yeah, it's just UFO. Alright, we're gonna have to dive down for this one.
Oh, the burning up effect from both of you. It's so good.
Don't shoot unless he's under 500 dead.
Charging.
Yeah, just keep at it. Bring it down.
Radar contact. Radar contact.
Conversion is dreadful on that thing. That is fucking insane how broken they've made that ship then. With that mobility and that like you literally can't hit it. That's insane. I wouldn't fight a Hurricane or Scorp solo. With that ship, I would. That thing literally is invincible right now. I literally can't fucking aim on him at all. And Greg is struggling as well. Good fight, dude. Good fight. Holy shit, that's nuts.
Yeah, that's a really impressive ship. Like.
That's absolutely insane. Eject hero, I'll catch you! I've got enough
catch
time.
him, catch me first.
Yeah, but I can catch him and catch you both.
He's out.
Oh, I don't have a marker, but I'm going in. Wait, oh.
Oh, almost in the windshield.
Chair. Oh, it's his chair, is it? Wait. No!
It's just the chair you lost.
It's just the chair, I don't have the icon. No, hero! No!
Pink, see if you can pick him up on Pink.
No, it's not. The chair threw me off massively. Nah, right,
I still have time.
Yeah, you got plenty of time. Sorry, hero. Dude, that's nuts, man. M50 fucking meta? How the hell are you meant to beat that? That is fucking nuts. You have 3 or 4 M50s, you're done. It's so fast as well.
Yeah, take a Carrack and load stuff from with the M50s. There you go.
Alright. We're moving towards you.
Fit M50s in the C2, right?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, we got a Crusader, marking it as 1, you'll need to beam that down.
I don't think it will move. He's my friend. I met him a couple minutes ago.
Zone comms now. Yeah, moving in.
Yeah, I've got eyes on him, he's 4 clicks out. 3 now.
It's not too late. You can still power down.
Oh, your marker's fucking teleporting.
Can spot you visually.
I come in really slow. It's so juddery. I can't focus on it.
Can you try from the top?
It's not that, it's just trying to match your speed.
Surrender while you still can. Please.
Like your marker's just bouncing everywhere. I need visual, and we're getting shot as well.
You're really close now.
Yeah, I know I see, but you're just so stuttery. I just need to match speed. There we go,
Can almost reach it. You're pushing me with your down thrust or something? Yeah, I'm in cap now.
You're in capped. I don't even see you.
If you're in capped and then you fall and hit the deck, can you then be revived?
I don't even see him. Where is he?
Oh, I'm back up. Something revived me. Full health. Okay.
Just talk to me. Don't go silent.
I
Let me know.
cannot move.
You
Cannot move
right.
anything now, so I cannot see. Maybe from external. Yeah, I'm falling face down first to the ground.
Yeah, I got a wreck coming past as well, so. Right now? Dude, you can't fucking stay silent. You
I
don't
don't.
tell me.
I don't see you. I don't see you at all.
Like you just flown past 1500 because you just went completely
I
silent.
think that desync. You're seeing me upright on my screen. I'm like in lying down position. I see you now. Down, down, down.
Down. Oh,
Yeah.
it's desync.
Yeah, it's desync. It's desync.
Yeah, I can't do anything about it then.
See if I live through this. No, I've fallen through the planet. Yeah, that's a goner.
You've fallen through the planet.
Yeah, I went for the gravity well first. Narnia, here I come.
Yeah, man, like literally, it's easy to pick up people, but the moment like you get close, if you go silent, I can't tell if you're like.
Yeah, because on my screen I don't even see you. Like it's.
It's whack, man. Hey, Benji, good morning to you. Did you get a screenshot of the Saber, sorry, the Scorpius going through the atmosphere?
No.
By the way, Greg, did you try staggered fire in that?
No, hold on.
Yeah. Because first in the M50, I wonder if stagger fire would have been better for you.
Yeah, probably. I wasn't even thinking about that, to be honest. Yeah.
Yeah, we're very good.
Yeah.
Read above. Dude, it's impossible to fight you. Do you know how fucking deadly you are? I can't even track you with gimbal on my guns. That's how insane that thing in the atmosphere is. I literally can't do any damage to you whatsoever. So the gunner is the only one that can do shit. So if there was two M50s, we would be absolutely screwed. Absolutely bonkers. Like I need to get a shot of an M50. That is mental. I want to see what it can actually do. Can you buy M50s on the store? Yeah, very good. I need to wait for it.
It's a plow.
Yeah, but if you had two M50s, that's where I'm going at, Hero. If you had two M50s, you can kill the Scorpius so much easier than two Gladius or two Arrows, for example. Like, you were literally invulnerable. We were shooting at you, right? And you took no damage. You're just zipping around, and it wasn't like you were doing any, like, crazy Gundam movements. You were just moving, and the guns couldn't track you for shit. So you have 2 or 3 M50s. Yeah, could I actually try that one, please? That would be amazing. We're just about to go on the EU server now. If not, I can, if you just didn't invite me. It was speed tanking. That was the most bonkers thing about it. Literally speed tanking. Oh, just add me, dude, and then just join on the same server. I think there's only one EU server at a time because they keep 30k. Bonkers, absolutely bonkers shit. Now, I don't know if like a standard M50 pilot would have the same thing. Obviously, let's take into account your skill level. But it was like I had to drag you into as low as I could to the ground just so Greg could just shoot at you in the up in the air. Because if we had stayed up in space, there was, or even in higher atmosphere, there's nothing we could do. His shots were not landing at all, unless you ran out of afterburner or something like that. Bonkers, absolutely bonkers. But cool in a way, but scary as well for the future. In space combat, the M50 is one of the best fighters. It's so difficult to fucking hit it. Exactly, you don't need to worry about HP when you can't hit. Crazy. Like, fuck, when you see people flying around in In car to alls? Nothing on that little thing. Oh, we can go back out if need be. Yeah. Do you wanna just leave the server and we'll go to another one? I'll invite Hero and then we can bring him in. Because I want to try this M50 in atmosphere and see what it's like.
Do we want to... Yeah, tell you what, take the Scorpius out to Daymar, land, and I've got mining bits now. So I'll do that while you're trying out the M50.
Alright, cool. Don't forget the new fighting speeds that are coming. Yeah, but we don't know when that actually is. Dick. Obviously the M50 goes completely out the window. Razor goes completely out the window when we get master modes, right? Because when you can't go hyperspeed and stuff, but you have to look at that. Hero there was only doing 300-400 meters a second in the M50. Wasn't pushing any crazy speeds. It was just literally invulnerable to shots because of its size. The guns just couldn't track for shit. Because you gotta remember that a turret gunner is not actually aiming. You just have to look at the person and the computer does the rest. It's the same with gimbal. The computer is doing everything. But if you had 5 of those M50s, because you've got to remember that M50s can launch out of a Hercules. So you can have a carrier that launches Hercules, launches M50s, and you will get absolutely swarm shat on by decent players. And that's pretty cool, actually. So very excited for that. Because we can get the M2 out. We can get an M2 and fill it with M50s. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Pretty cool. I don't know if CIG are meant to create something this monstrous, but we'll find out. Let me just take this off, because I'm most likely going to crash here.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
But from what I saw, it didn't give a fuck about flight lag on yaw or anything. It just
we'll find
went
out,
UFO.
dude. We'll find out. Just take a ship down, Greg. I'll claim the Scorpius, but I'm gonna jump in Hero's M50. I'll definitely get an M50 if this thing's good in atmosphere. Dude, there's a fucking... I was gonna say there's a chicken behind the console, but it's somebody being bent behind it.
What?
Hangar 2, thank you very much, dude. Wonder how many 50s can you fit in an 890? Fuck the 890, use a Hercules. Hercules is faster, more dominant. A wee shot. So we're not gonna gauge off space. This thing's not changing space, it's just its atmosphere, right?
Two engines and a seat.
If this thing is good in atmosphere, oh my god, I'm gonna fucking get this bad boy. Alright, we'll do a full fucking Mimi test as well. The crazy thing with this and its current spec is it's 2 shields. That's what you've got to... Oh, dude, I just got... Oh, did you claim it? Did you claim it, Hero? Yeah, you gotta wait till I warp away before you claimed it. M50 is just a flying rocket, not doing anything dangerous. The M50 can kill most fighters very easily, dude. Cold Marrow? Yeah. You'll automatically store me. I need to get out of the Grimhex field before you can do anything like that. It's got 2 size 2s with like huge amount of shots. 2 shields, really weak armor, so the moment that your shields go, you have to go. Basically. You can't take any hits, but it's fast as fuck. Hangar 2 again? Thank you, dude. Yeah, just give me a quick second to warp away and then it won't do this. People don't understand the power of the M50 in space. Like, if you have 5 M50s, there's not a god... Like, 5 Gladius will struggle against that. Because you're so fast, you're so small. The only thing that's held it back is that the fact it couldn't fly in atmosphere, and now it can.
Do you want me to bring the M2 then?
Yeah. Let's see if it actually still fits inside. I'm pretty sure it does. Let me just warp away so Hero can call a ship. Dude, I'll buy a fucking stack of M50s if this is fun in atmosphere again. We'll put it through its paces. We'll get the old Gundam music on. How does the P-70 hold up against it? P-72 is really good in atmosphere and space. The difference is the M50, if the M50 is losing the fight, the M50 just warps away. And the P-72 goes, you fucking what? Alright. We're gonna get the hype up. I'm interested for this one. Where is it? Yeah, let's do this. Test flight! Alright. And we got Shubin as well. I think in the light. Alright, let's have a wee show of this. In the cockpit still has the jankiest thing. Well, you got 57 shots, 68, 57 with that thing. Alright, let's have a wee shot. Find out its top end speed. Jesus Christ. It's not as agile in the turns as the Arrow, but it does cool shit like... It doesn't have the yaw master, but it can change in any direction at any time. Let's give it a straight line test then. 600, so it's arrow speed. A little bit slightly off the arrow in mobility, but it can change direction at any given time. Let's test maximum speed. Short of arrow. It's not as fast as an arrow in the straight line. Holds its turns nicely though. Let's see mobility. Give this actually. What the fuck? Oh my god. What the actual fuck? What the fuck is this? Can't do it in the positive G's though. Can only do it in negatives. God, that looks so stupid, dude. That's ridiculous. The capacitor regen's super slow in the M50 though. We have seen a negative on it. It regen's really slow in the afterburner. Crazy. Alright, heading to Greg. Push it to the outer limit of it. Lots of oversteer on the roll. So it's not clean as arrow. Boing. Alright, Greg. I need you to fly in a straight line for me, dude. Interested to see if this actually works.
I'll lock down the speed a bit then.
And then you need to open the doors as well. Dual joystick. The yaw is very bad on this thing. It's just a rocket. Alright, open the bays. Alright. So it can't do it then.
Close. Close.
It's close, it's close. But it won't do it. The P-72 can, but the M50 can't. That's good to know. Cool. And you didn't die as well, so that's good. It can take a hit then.
Yeah, I'm in a bad state, but...
yeah. But, I mean, you just literally had a fucking torpedo go through you, so... I still think the arrow is better for low flying. The M50 is good. Right, there's two drawbacks to the M50. One, its capacitor regen has been massively fucking nerfed by CIG. So it regens its afterburner super slow. Like ridiculously slow. It's got a great frontal speed, but the arrow is faster. The only thing that thing has for it is literally hitbox detection. That's it. However, if you can get somebody to literally run out of afterburner, they're dead. They're dead on that one. Because they won't be able to pull away as easy.
Welcome to the ASOC.
However, we can land M50s on it, which will be good. Again, I'm going. Oh god, why? I thought I claimed these ships. Wait.
Welcome to the ASOC.
I thought I claimed my arrow. Oh dear, has it moved? Oh wait, it's now arrow 2, that's why.
Vehicle selected. Stand by.
I will leave PTU if you want, can spawn one before. Nah, it's alright, good, it's cool. I know for a fact that the M50 can land in the back of the Hercules. I wanted to see if it could actually travel all the way through, and it can't. Unlike the P72 can. But I got enough testing on it. It's really good. I don't think it's that good, though. I generally feel that the only thing that's good about that M50 is its hitbox detection. That's it. The flying, like, it can literally do a 180 UE by using negative Gs. But the biggest problem with that is you're reading out and you can't see anything in that process. So you can't use that in combat. And its turning ability is not as good as the arrow, I feel, so... It's just got speed and hitbox detection. In a pack of them, like if you had 5 M50s, that would be very, very scary. That would be very, very, very scary. If you were in a fighter, I don't know if you would care too much if you're in like in a big, big ship. How much was the bill to repair that thing?
12,000.
12,000, that's not bad then. For a crash landing. Well, I was expecting you to die, dude. Like, if it didn't pass through, I was expecting you to explode. It's literally a torpedo.
Okay, so you don't need a big ship. I want to test the scatters on it.
What do you mean scatters? Shotguns.
The shot? Yeah.
Yeah, fucking shotgun them to death then. Just let me see first. I want to see what the time is. Again, the M50, really, really good to what it used to be, but to be honest, I think the P72 is still better in atmosphere. And if you were going to use the mentality of the Hercules as a carrier, you would just have everyone in P72s. Because you can carry more on board. They can actually go all the way through the Hercules. More DPS, because they've got 4 size 1s, which is the equivalent of 2 size 3s plus, and they've got instant reload. And I generally feel they fly better than that thing. But obviously if somebody warps away, you can't pursue. That would be the biggest downside to it. Really, really cool though. Hey, well, thank you for that, dude. Again, thank you, Hero, for letting me fly, dude. I'm probably actually, like, if they put it on sale, I don't know if the M50 is on the website to buy. I'll probably buy one with credit. Just to zip around in and stuff, but for low flying wise, it's not that fun. It's not, right.
What about the Connie then? What does that have on the back of it? That's the Kruger.
Marlin.
Yeah, but you can put the P72 on the back of it if you want. You just detach it, and then if you actually, so here's what happens. If you have your Connie, you spawn your Connie with the P52. You take the P52 on it, dock with the P72, and it will always spawn with the 72. And I think also it stays if you reclaim it. I need to test that though. Yeah, 30Ks all the way through, Marky Boy. Dreadful 30Ks. You wanting to use scars on the Herc?
Yeah, just keep it moving and keep low so you survive.
Okay.
Let's keep it realistic.
I'll bring the speed down as well.
Raise the landing gear, Greg. Quasi drag. Hey, thanks for voting.
Oh, the shotguns are overheating.
Yeah. Shotguns are shit, by the way.
Seems so.
They are very bad. CIG have fucking wrecked them. You also have to be like 200 meters or 100 meters off them. Greg's got more chance of fucking hitting a rock than you of killing him.
Exactly.
You know the funny thing is, Greg's carrying my body on board, so wherever Greg goes, I can see him. That's funny as fuck.
You gonna need to go for a reload there soon?
Soonish, yeah.
You are red.
So we're
Let
gonna
me
be
scan.
empty.
Hey, David. Thank you for the
We're
follow,
empty.
dude.
Just
Welcome
small
in, guys.
ones
Hope
left.
you're all having a good weekend. Doing a bit of testing on PTU. Plus, there's not much else screen can do just now. Yeah, I'm picking up him or you, Puppeteer. It's so silly how unsensitive this thing is.
Empty.
You're empty? Let me scan him quickly. Don't crash, Greg.
Yeah.
58. Oh, dude, you've gone to the wire. Yeah, you're about to pop actually. So 2 of them would absolutely wreck you. Stop using missiles, you cheat. How many can the ghost actually carry?
It can carry a lot of size ones. 12, I think, in total. Oh no.
Oh, dude, you nearly fucking crashed me with your hood. Oh, I think we're barricaded. I can't fucking fire. Seems alright. Can't fire missiles anymore though. Alright, take it to repair. I see you're flying. Did you
No, it's
just bounce
30k.
on me? Is it 30k?
Yeah, I think it's 30k, yeah.
Greg's still doing mobility movement, dude.
Chat is confirming as well.
Is it?
Yeah.
Fuck. Greg, fly! Right. If it's 30k, we can fly fast. Go low! Go low and bounce it quickly, Greg! Dive! You got
Formation
this,
crash.
Greg.
Oh wow, okay, I didn't spin, I just
No,
bounced.
you go. Just keep going, Greg. It's a shovel. Snow shovel.
Yeah, apparently
God, you
the
just
close all
disappeared.
command doesn't. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Alright, I'm gonna play then. Yeah, Arrow still just feels so much cleaner. Boo. Boo! Man, 30
Yeah,
days are
I'll
crazy.
give this one a rest.
Well, this patch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's difficult,
Like,
eh?
fix it.
It's difficult. Anyway, we got 3 hours out of it before it's got too tedious. Can you run in a hurricane? Yeah. I'm hoping that in the future there'll be more canyons, like bigger, that you can do and stuff.
Oh, and
Yeah,
Flash says they confirmed about the patch fix.
Yeah, they're working on it right now. So maybe
Are
just
they?
give it a rest and come back later.
Will do.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice. A server hotfix. Yeah. Like I said, they don't need to do it's nothing to do with the patch, it's just to do with the servers. What shall we do then, chat? So we know that there's going to be a hotfix coming out. There's no point playing anymore until there is actually like a fix, because we're just getting 30k. What do you guys want me to do? You happy for me to jump over to Wild Hearts? Or do you want me just to keep fucking around until it actually stabilizes? Yeah, I did, Fresh, thank you, yeah. The guys just told me.
Did we ever test the Hammerhead physics grid?
No, we didn't, no. We could try that if you want. I'll quickly jump into a server.
I'll catch you boys in an hour or two.
Alright,
Yeah,
cool.
I think I'll do this and then I'll probably go and have like an early dinner. or
No,
something.
just go for early dinner. I'll get the Hammerhead claimed, because it's going to take a wee while. I'm going to jump into Wild Hearts, and then the moment that the servers are fixed, I'll jump back to Star Citizen.
Cool. I'll keep an eye on the CIG
Okay,
tracker.
cool.
Catch you in a bit, boys. Hopefully get some good games out.
Yeah, hopefully. Take care. Cheers for that. Ooh. Yeah, so I think that's what our plan is, guys. We're gonna basically, I'm gonna spawn or reclaim the Hammerhead for testing later. We'll play some Wild Hearts. If anybody's playing Wild Hearts, welcome to join in. If you need any help, let me know. And then we will come back to Star Citizen when the servers are not 30k into crowd, because that's what we've dealt with. I think we've had like, what, 10 30ks now in 3 hours, so it's pretty bad. Can't do anything because of it. But we need to test out the physics grid of the Hammerhead, so we'll do that later. And that way the guys can go and have some food. We can just chill out. I think this one's already gone. This one is already gone, I think. Yeah. Alright. We'll come back to it, guys. Gonna play a little bit of Wild Hearts, and then we'll be diving back into Star Citizen the moment that they put the server effects in. Such a shame. Such a smooth experience as well. Like, it's amazing that the only thing that the only thing with the patch that I could see was literally 30Ks. Just play again tomorrow, depending on how late, I guess. I suppose, yeah. Oh no, we're on tomorrow's Star Citizen, don't worry. I would be all day in Star Citizen if it wasn't for the fact that it's just 30k all the time. Because the current patch is really, really good on 3.18. Few bugs. Some quest bugs that are out of place as well. No way I'm going on to live. Anybody else playing Wild Hearts? If you're into Monster Hunter World, it's a really, really good take on it. Very similar. I can't do it, Star. I loaded up 317 and I went in, I went Alt F4. It's like, no way. No way can I do this. It's so bad. Like, I can't wait for 318 Live. If 318 Live goes live next weekend, it's gonna be good. Because I've got a subathon on Saturday. And I might start it on Friday. And go through it that way. Alright. I need to get the beacons up. Light the Gondor. You know, I've still not completed Grand Theft Auto 5. Let's see if we can get some aid. If not, we can actually just spawn out. Gonna wake up? I wonder if he's gonna wake up. I'm not fed, so I should actually eat before I do this. Also, right, we're gonna need maximum HP for this guy. Go for it then. We need a song. This one. Alright, let's go. Oh wait. Come on, Wolfie. Oh no, god damn it, Wolfie. God, what a dick. Been a real pain. Oh, you going? Come back! Don't check? Can't hear anything? You're not able to hear sound? No sound?